It's super interesting, actually. I've been looking at it for a while, for a long time now. And to answer that question, I first always like to reverse that statistic to say 99.6% of ventures stall out or fail. And that is a lot of failing startups. And so, what these statistics remind us of is that it is hard to run and grow a business in any industry. And of course, there's no one reason why startups fail or are unable to scale. But what we do know is that a lot of the issues and the struggle to scale starts with the lack of information and know-how. So really the basics on what needs to happen internally in order to scale. So to break it down, in order to grow from a startup team of about 5 employees towards a scale-up company of more than 50 employees, a company needs to transform itself. It needs to transform itself from being a team to becoming an actual company, having a founder to having a CEO, and from your first revenue to having reoccurring revenues, and moving from projects to processes. And then the need to grow from your initial product, your MVP or whatever brought you this far, to having an innovation pipeline. And so there is a lot of change and transformation that needs to happen to lay down a solid foundation on which you can then build upon in order to scale. And a lot of startups simply do not know how or when to navigate through that kind of transition. And so this is where you will see one of 3 things happen. Either the founder gives up because it's too hard, the team gives up because there's not enough guidance, there's a lack of vision, a drive, motivation, or the plan to scale is executed poorly, which then results in failed attempts. And here's the thing, right? There is no simple formula for scaling your business. So because we live in a volatile, uncertain, we've seen that, complex world. And so a lot of things are out of your control. The second thing is your success is really path dependent and your growth is really interconnected. It needs to be organic and symbiotic, meaning that there are a lot of factors that need to work well together in order for you to succeed. And so before you get a grip of all of these things, you will find that, yes, over 99% of startups fail.